smash this record button, and we are recording, sir. Lovely. Yeah,
Yay.
I've got a chicken in the oven cooking, ready to go. Very
Beautiful.
excited with the giblets and everything in there. I just threw all the spices in the pantry on top of it, and and then put some sriracha on top of that.
Oh yeah.
And I'd cook it upside down.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's put it dark meat side up, and then all that fat just goes
Renders down. Yeah.
into the breast, and then so I like me some juicy breasts. Chicken breasts, get your mind out of the gutter. Who doesn't like no one likes a dry chicken breast. It's disgusting.
No,
What
it's
a waste.
Gross.
Gross. Get that out of my face.
I don't even I try to just not eat those period anymore. Actually, everything else is just so much better.
Well, the whole chicken is delicious.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and then just ripping off the breast with it's meant to have the skin on it. It's not meant to be eaten with brown rice by itself. Some fucking sad bodybuilder food. You got the Lulu on today, I see.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes,
very
sir.
nice. All ready to go.
Yeah. You gotta always be prepared, man. In your athleisure wear, you just never
ready. You're ready to do yoga, push-ups, CrossFit, anything. Go to the mall, go to the movies. Job interview, whatever. You can do anything in the Lulu. It's great.
It's true. Yeah,
man. Another week.
Indeed.
Another week in the books.
Indeed.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, they go super fast.
It's crazy, right? It's nuts.
Super crazy. And they go so fast in a much more the more momentum that I build in the kind of the quote unquote feeling good direction, the faster they seem to go.
This is not news, right? It's This is, everyone knows that when they are enjoying themselves, time appears to go by really quickly. That's and then when I'm not, it seems to go very, you're at the DMV, every minute is an eternity. Yeah. And shit, I feel for the employees there. I'm like, oh my God, if that's just spending a few hours there, I can't imagine what it's like for this to be your life.
Oh God, no, that's a special kind of soul sucking.
So,
for sure.
And they're fine, but but yes, when I'm feeling it, when I'm feeling good, when I'm jiving with, I'm vibrating high. Yes. Well, I blink and it's fucking Friday.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Which is awesome. It's a cool feeling. And as far as the routine goes for the course of this week, I've settled, I've had one for a while now that works really well for me, but I've just there were some finishing touches that have been placed into it that feel really good. So, start the day journaling, shower, meditate. It's cold as balls now, so I don't usually go.
I was gonna ask. Yeah, it's getting to be that Halloween time in Colorado, so winter.
Yeah, it's currently 34.
Hence the long sleeve Lulu. That's warm in any temperature. You just need that. That's it. -20, wearing that. You're good.
It's all you need.
In Colorado, you're fine. Yeah. Got the sunshine out, -20, no big deal.
It's even the negative days here really aren't that bad.
It's not bad at all. It's just dry and sunny.
Yep.
It's gorgeous.
Stark contrast to growing up in the Midwest, where it's, especially in Chicago, it's -10 with wind chill and it's humid. That's
hard pass.
Yeah.
Hard pass. I want to just divide the country up into northeastern United States. That, as far as weather goes, it can just fall into the ocean. No one's missing anything. As far as weather is concerned, there's tons of great places and people, and but if I were to be like, you have to destroy parts of this country, I would only leave the Southwest, the Northwest.
Agreed.
As for just purely climate purposes.
Agreed.
Like, you want like some cold? All right, Northwest, you can get up there. You can get your snow and stuff like that up there too. You can get snow in that Southwest area too, but it's just so much prettier. It's like this, like no, ugh. The Southeast. Yeah, I just want to live in a swamp. Thanks very much. Oh my God, it's like summers in DC. Get the fuck out of here. Garbage.
Yeah. Oh no, dude. My high school girlfriend and I were long distance, and she lived just outside of DC. I would go out to visit her during the summers, obviously, and they're atrocious.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Summers in DC suck donkey dick.
It's not fun. DC weather is trash. It's garbage.
It's a great city, great area of the country, but the weather is trash.
The plus side is if it snows 1 inch, everything shuts down. Everything. Like, we don't know what to do. We don't know how to handle this.
Nope.
Shutting down. The whole country shuts down.
It's true.
Senators don't go to work for any reason. They're just like, too tough. It's too hard.
Too tough.
It's too hard. I'm gonna take this forever pension I have and just sit here in wherever home state I am in. I'm not coming into DC. This is horrible. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so we touched a little bit on the routine. Continue.
Yep.
Go more routine, please.
More cowbell.
I put my pants on one like everybody else does, one leg at a time. But when I do, I make hit records.
After I shower, meditate, I make some breakfast, hang out with Hattie for a little bit, make some coffee, come down and start working. Work for, pretty much till the lunchtime comes. And then on jiu-jitsu days, I go to jiu-jitsu. On non-jiu-jitsu days, I either just hang out or I'll go to the gym or whatever. Went to the gym before work one day this week, which was actually super fucking fun. That was really enjoyable.
It's nice to start the day with all of the endorphins flowing.
Oh yeah.
Just flying into the day. When I had a CrossFit routine of going in for like the 6 a.m. class.
Yep.
It's kind of unbeatable as far as like setting the tone for the day goes.
Oh yeah.
Pretty great.
Yeah, you feel like a superhero. I feel like a superhero the rest of the day after
basically.
So that was super fun. I'm probably trying to do
waking up at 5 in the morning.
Facts.
I don't like it. It's garbage. I refuse to set an alarm clock on my life. That's not how I'm going to live my life. I'm going to fucking go to bed when I fucking feel like it. I'm going to wake up when I fucking feel like it. And when my body wakes up. And then whatever fits into those windows is what I will do throughout the day.
That's a really great point, because I knew that day I went to the gym before work. I was meeting one of the guys from my jiu-jitsu at the gym there to go lift. And I knew that like I had made this commitment to go there with another person. So I set an alarm to make sure I made it.
Yep.
And I started waking up at like 5.
Yep.
Out of like fear of not missing the alarm. And I kept tossing and turning for those 2 hours. I'm like, this is fucking trash. Because I haven't used an alarm for like 6 months now. So it's like, I could go back to that. I don't think I really want to.
Nope. Hard pass. Hard pass. No one's gonna sell me a bill of goods to be like, fuck it. I fucking love there's a influencer that spoofs other influencers.
Yeah.
And the video is like my morning routine for success, and then the caption is like I wake up at 3:30 a.m. the day before. Right? I wake up so early. I wake up yesterday, bitch. Like, These rise and grind motherfuckers. I'm like, dude, go have fun, man. I'm gonna be here enjoying my life.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you. Like, well, you're a fucking loser, and I'm like, okay, whatever you say, man.
Yeah.
I'm crushing it.
Dude, I will own that.
I'm crushing it doing the minimal possible work. The minimal possible work I could do. I'm doing it. Yeah. And destroying it and loving it, and it's easy. It doesn't have to be hard. It has to be hard for you to be happy is fucking bullshit. It's a story that someone came up with that it works for some. It works. Yes, you can work hard and be successful. Not a prerequisite at all. Yeah. Not a prerequisite at all. I know. I'm living it right now. Yeah. Influx, if you're listening, I'm sorry. I don't work that hard. It's not hard. It's not hard.
It's really, really fucking not hard.
It's not hard. Being a software engineer is not hard. I'm sorry. If it is hard, I feel for it. Like, look, there are companies where it's hard. There's death marches and there's tons of pressure from product. Get that fucking feature out. Go, 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 go. I have a buddy of mine. I won't say his name. I won't say the company he works for. But it's like 60-hour weeks, always on call, fucking weekends, all that. No, that's rough. That's rough for sure. Doesn't have to be that way, man. These are stories that like just have someone else somewhere said it, or hundreds of people somewhere said. And who does it benefit? Who does it benefit when it's like work hard, fucking work fucking hard? You employee mother bitch, work hard. For who?
Not me. Sure as shit, not me.
For me? This is for me. This is for my benefit. Oh, interesting. So who gets more? It's like it's the Office Space.
Yeah.
So if I fucking bust my ass and Initech ships a couple more units, I don't see another dime. Yeah, exactly. Who benefits? Yeah. Oh, and then maybe I'll get my 3% fucking inflation adjustment raise. Ooh, suck a dick.
To be fair, like, yes to all the above, but we do kind of work in a fairy tale industry.
We do. I completely agree with you. This is a way.
Yes.
But it's not the way. I found what works for me. Look, I read the fucking 4-hour work week. I didn't do any of those fucking things inside that book. None of them. Yep. That's yeah. He doesn't really, one of the criticisms I have with that book is he doesn't really get specific. He's just like, start a business that only takes 4 hours a week to run. Like, genius. Also have a lot of money. Like, how? Bitch.
It's
how, Tim Ferriss? Tell me what to do so I can have the 4-hour work week. These are just general things. It's like
I mean, but that's self-help as a whole, I think.
That's why
a lot of it.
What we do together, Jordan. We get fucking specific in actions we can take.
Yep.
Oh yeah, great. It's the stories in my brain. Cool. How do I do it? And like we literally demonstrate the how. That's what we're doing here. Now, yes, it's long form, and I don't have like this short thing like play by play of what to do and spell it out for you. We're doing it. We're doing it by showing the actual, because it takes, like the way that I do it takes time. It doesn't take a lot of time, but it takes time. This is how we do it. How do we have the thoughts in our heads? Once we come to the realization that it's the stories in my mind that are just playing on a repeat on autopilot thousands of times a day that I'm completely oblivious to, that's causing fear, anxiety, depression, sadness, jealousy, anger, any discord. It's all just some fucking story that I'm believing about the world around me. Great. Now, once I've accepted that, understand that, know that, well, how do I shift those? Great. One of the ways, there's many, one of the ways is pairing up with another individual, listing them all out, thinking about them, listing them all out, and then going through a resentment inventory like we're going through right now and finding the root causes and the roots in the. It's one thing to identify what they are, and it's another thing to get to the root cause, and it's another thing to understand how I got to the root cause. And once I get that, boop, little door starts to open, little crease of light starts to pop up, and then the mind starts to shift imperceptibly. Imperceptibly at first. It starts, I'm going to keep cutting you off. Every time you're going to want to like, sorry, bud. No talking from you.
Zipping it.
The little crease opens up, imperceptible, and it starts to build and build and build and build and build. And then it's almost like I blink.
Yep.
And I'm running on different software in my brain.
Yep.
Completely different perception. And then I make decisions, because I'm not on fire, that just work out better. And my particular route and avenue led me into software engineering. Someone else's will lead them to some other industry somewhere else, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they start their own business. Maybe they get into market. I have no idea. It doesn't matter. This is a route. Yeah. I know plenty of people who don't have this thing that got into live a very different life.
Oh, yeah.
Live a very different life. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I can take this and apply it to any industry anywhere. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you say like, well, yeah, our industry is like special and different. And it is. It's great. I love this industry. It's perfect for me. But then what I don't want someone to hear is, oh, well, yeah, it's not software. It's not going to work for me. False.
No,
that's another bill of goods that I don't want someone to be sold. Oh, I can't be happy. I'm not a software engineer. Bullshit. You don't think there's happy non-software engineers in this? I fucking hope so. Of course there are. There are incalculable ways to go find contentment in this world. And provide an income for yourself so you can live. Maybe not incalculable. There's at least 10. So yeah, software engineering's great. Is it the only way? No fucking way. I found this stuff in community college. Before I even knew I was going to be in software engineering. I had my eyes set on engineering in general, so I was taking all engineering type classes. Living at my mom's house like a fucking loser. I was already on the path to feeling better. Feeling way better. And then I found a little tiny apartment for like $300 a month. And it was amazing. And then I got into software engineering, and then I got into a boot camp. And then I moved to the Bay Area. And now I'm making money that I never thought I would be making in my entire life. Making more than 90 to 95% of the population of the United States, which puts me in the top 1% of the world of income. I'll let you know when there's generational wealth. Actually, I think it puts me pretty closely in top 1% of just net worth.
Yeah, probably.
Actually. But anyway. Limiting beliefs. Stories we tell ourselves about why we can't have what we want. And believing them. We just tried to inject one right there, just now. And then the consequence of that is Andrew goes off onto a fucking tangent for fucking 20 minutes.
See, I haven't gotten one of those in a while. That was actually quite fun.
We had one last week. We have them all the time. You're just spoiled. You get them all the time. But you're right. I haven't been this fired up, we'll say, in a bit. Yeah, I got to get super fired. Someone trying to sell me some shit. Hell no. You also haven't tried to sell me on some shit in a while.
Yeah.
Or our audience for that. Our audience of 2 people. It's really funny. A wonderful lady that I'm currently seeing. She heard about this whole that I do this. She knew I mentored. She didn't know that we record some of them, and she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna find them and listen to them." I'm like, no, you won't.
Yeah,
you're not gonna find them.
You'd have to go down the deepest, darkest rabbit hole of YouTube algorithms. You
can't even type the name of this thing into YouTube and have it pop up. Nor can you search for my name and have it pop. I don't think you can do any of those things and have it. I don't even think it's indexed. I don't even think they give a shit unless there's like 1,000 views of something. Yeah, it's like if I wanted it to be discoverable, I don't even think I would have called it Feel Good. I would have called it something like Plurps or something like that. I don't know. So, because it's like the most general name of a thing. But anyway, it's not about promoting this thing and marketing it and getting into that's not what it's about. It's about a record of the work that we've done. And like, you'll be able to look back and just watch a random one of these and be like, holy shit. Oh my God. Like, imagine if we had one of these from like your first 3 months working with me.
Oh my God.
Right? I wish I had recordings of me doing this like 3 months in. Amazing. Yeah. I wish I had recordings of Brent about from fucking 7 years ago. It'd been awesome. Shit, 7 years. That's not even right math. Fuck, longer than that.
Yeah, and like I can kind of remember what it felt like, but it's so detached now. It's like it's colored by a different lens.
Yeah, it's like remembering a movie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great description of it. It like I know it was my life, but it doesn't really feel. It still feels like mine, but it doesn't. And I don't know how else to put it other than
entirely different human being.
Yeah.
Right. Like if I were to meet me 10 years ago, oh my God.
Oh God.
Oh my God. I wouldn't want to hang out with me.
No,
that guy.
No. Yeah, me pre this. I don't think I would have wanted to have been that guy's friend either.
It's time to make some iced coffee, Jordan.
Just run out.
We have some now. Well, we have like lukewarm coffee, and when it gets to lukewarm,
then it's just better cold at that point.
Then I turn it into iced.
Yeah,
and I still have some ice left over from yesterday.
There was a wonderful young lady at Moe's Bagel by me who came up with
Moe's, man. Moe's
dude,
is
Moe's
so
is
good.
fucking fire.
They're so good. It's tough to find a good bagel in Colorado, but Moe's is on point. They're good.
Moe's, the only place better than Moe's. Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Oh my God.
The only place better than Moe's in Colorado is Rosenberg's.
I haven't been. I've never been to Rosenberg's.
Rosenberg's flies in their water from New York so that they can make actual New York
They
bagels.
Fly water in? Sounds expensive.
Yeah, but you can't tell the difference between one of their bagels and a bagel from New York.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but I was
at Rosenberg's.
It's in 5 Points on the corner of Welton and 26th.
Yeah, I've never been. Never even heard of it. All right.
Next time you're out here,
okay,
I encourage you.
All right.
But I was at Moe's and I was like, hey, can I have a cold brew, please? And she's like, do you want coffee cubes? I'm like, what are coffee cubes? And she's like, oh, I just froze some ice or froze some coffee so that it doesn't water your coffee down. It's just more coffee. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yep.
What time to be alive.
Yep. That was so you might see me wear a t-shirt every once in a while. This is Mutiny on the top of it. Okay. And that's a bookstore in Baker on Broadway,
Hmm.
called Mutiny Bookshop.
Hmm.
Same thing, cold brew with cold brew ice cubes.
God, I love
because you just take the old coffee that's going to just get thrown out at the end of the day.
Yep.
You put those into ice cubes.
Yep.
Boom.
So
it's
good.
like, it's a no-brainer.
So
No-brainer.
good.
And then it's like, oh my God, this is a legit like 16 ounces of nothing but cold.
It's like, if I drink this too quickly, I am going to see sounds.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
All right. So tell me about, you were like, you pretty high flying this week, went really fast. What sticks out to you?
I mean, graduating from Shelby was pretty rad. I messaged you about that in the middle of the week.
Yeah. Graduating. Like the way you put that. Yep.
Yeah. We've got one session left for like our back pocket if I ever need it, but it's going to be more like, hey, let's touch base whenever you want to, but we don't need this like cadence anymore. Which is insane, right? It's like when I first reached out to her, it was very similar to when you and I first started working together. It was like I had your referral of her, right? But it was a lot of blind faith rather than like trusting that I too could be remedied from this thing I had struggled with for a long time. And now I just feel immense relief from what has been my biggest boss battle from adulthood, was like food and body stuff. And it's not gone. Part of me kind of hopes that it's never actually completely gone, because it's like I have this old friend now. But it's just so much more, it's funny now more than anything else.
Man, it never goes away, but it kind of does. It's like, I had champagne in my refrigerator for like fucking 6 months. It just got used. And like, did I think about it? Did I like, no, not one time, like not once. The times I think about having a drink, I can, like in the past 3 years, I can count on one hand. One. So yeah, it's not gone, but like that's gone. Right.
Oh yeah.
Or it's like every once in a while I'll like drop a spoon and be like, you should kill yourself. What? What?
Oh, it's fucking insane.
You should just fucking strangle yourself, right? You don't deserve to live. What? And then I laugh, and it's just because it's such an outsized emotional reaction to like such a mundane event, right? So yeah, it's not gone, but it's gone as far as I'm concerned. They're old friends, old buddies, and it's total fits. Like, part of the reason it's such a big boss battle for you and I is there's a portion of you that really doesn't think it can ever be resolved.
Yep.
Right? Oh, it's not possible. It's for other people to blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. So that's really the boss battle, is not really thinking it can be cured or fixed. And so I just look to other parts of my life, because I'm now a professional at not doing things. Like not smoking and not drinking and not wanting to kill myself. I'm just a pro at it now. One challenge. Well, no, I'm not going to go off into that tangent until I finish this thought. But that's really the boss battle. It's not really believing that I can actually have the things that I want.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, but it's like the food and body, like, but no, part of me is like, that's not available to me.
Yeah.
It's got to take like some huge amount of time or whatever. It's like doing the direct work on it with Shelby is great. She's fantastic. Have your other session. It's a surprise. It's been 6 months already.
I only did 8 weeks with Shelby.
Oh, I was like, yeah, it seems super fast. Okay, that makes so much more sense now.
Yep. Yeah, when we first started working together, she's like, yeah, I think you only probably need about 8 weeks. And that was part of the main reason why I'm like, no.
Yeah,
no, I'm going to need more than that.
Yeah, exactly.
And I didn't.
Well, you've already done a ton of work.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Totally.
You've already done a lot of work. It's like when I was working with her, she was just fucking shocked at kind of the pace that we were going together. And it's like, because I'm not starting from zero. Like Shelby is like, for a lot of her other clients, it's like they've done none of this work before in any capacity. And it's just food is the way it's manifesting for them that got them to like that place where it's like, okay, it's time to fucking make a shift.
Yeah.
And so they reached out to her. Right. But we had already laid a foundation upon which it's not like, oh, and none of it, it's not new information. It's just applying it directly to food. So the only, like, I'm so curious with this like no fap stuff. And I'm like, I'm almost like thinking about it as a challenge because I love it. I think it's great. Masturbation is like amazing. It's so much fun. But it's like we're gonna get personal here, folks. So feel free to tune out if you don't want to hear about my dick. It's like it's so like not sensitive, and it has been since forever, since I lost my virginity. And like I'm wondering if I just don't touch it, and if I don't,
it makes a big difference.
It's like if I just don't just do no fap for like, so I'm doing a mini version of it. So this lady I'm seeing, she lives in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And so she's flying out next week. And so I'm going to give it 3 days before her coming out. I'm just not, because I don't think I can make it 7. I don't think I could do 7 days. I think it would be impossible. Again, limiting beliefs.
I was just gonna say. I was just about to say.
Because when I went on my meditation retreat, I think the longest I've done in like the past 5 years was when I did my meditation retreat, and that was 10 days, I think. And then on day like 9, I went ahead and I went ahead and went, it was, yep. I was like, it's all built up now. Felt great. But anyway, you got some resentments, man?
Yeah, I do. This one's so cute. Like, it's funny. I actually really appreciate that. Like, we're kind of, because we don't live in the same place, like these get spaced out so much. And so a lot of these are still like older ones. So it's fun to look back and be like, oh yeah, that was cute. That was a thing. And some of them are still super intense, but can you see my screen okay? Is it sharing?
Yeah, it looks great. Looks great. All right, let's read it out. So what's the resentment?
Yeah, myself for collecting shoes, which I have since sold all of.
All right.
Yeah, sorry. Do you really think these are going to help anything at all? Think about all the money and time you've lost on these. For what? To look cool? It's too bad wearing them makes you feel even more self-conscious than you would otherwise. Oh, there's not a J in otherwise. Where did that go? So why not just get rid of them? Saving them for a rainy day when they finally make you feel worthwhile, or just to know you can flex on somebody when you need to. If I get rid of them, that's losing part of who I am. Am I ever going to be done changing? Can't I just stay the same and let simple things like material goods bring me my satisfaction? While I decide on that, let's go buy some more pairs. Was the story.
Yeah, but why are you resentful at the act of buying them?
It was just a waste
in here.
It was a waste of fucking money. I used to like.
Yeah, so let's extend this. The things you're about to say. Let's type it out.
Yeah. It was time and money, and I'm trying to think of like how I want.
Just say
it. And it engendered like this perpetual not enoughness thing. Because it's just like anything else that's like hyped, right? They make a limited amount and then you can or can't get them. And then if you don't get them, you feel like you're the piece of shit for not being able to have enough connections or whatever to get these.
Why are
shoes.
you not writing this right now?
I don't know, man.
Stop looking at me and look at the screen. Fucking type it and talk.
It guarantees that I will never feel like I'm enough, because the industry is designed around scarcity and connections that I haven't made. I racked up credit card debt in my early 20s, wasting the money on shoes rather than experiences and actually enjoying myself. I used to wear a lift in my shoe, and so every time I wanted to wear a new pair, I got reminded of how my legs are different lengths while I switched into them. And they were never comfortable, because I never fucking wore them. They were always stiff. I hated the feeling of trying to be somebody that I never was, fit in with people I never cared about.
There we go.
All right, that's much better.
There we go. So you're trying to be this fashionista that you don't really even want to be. You're racking up a bunch of credit card debt. You're feeling the pressure from spending all this money. And it felt like shit. That's okay. Fantastic. Buying shit you don't need to impress people you don't give a shit about. Fantastic. Yep. Fantastic. Things you own end up owning you. Yada, yada, Fight Club. Yada, yada. Cool. Facts. What's the fact here?
I own that. I mean, this is true, but I don't think this gets to it.
A lot of shoes in relation to what, right? A lot. What's a lot? That's a judgment. A lot of shoes is a judgment. So how do we just make this a fact? There we go. Bingo. Exactly. That's a fact. Yep. Or I bought shoes. That's also a fact, which collected is even still like a judgment. Like, do I have a collection or is it just some shoes? Like,
I mean, yeah, it's my interpretation, but I definitely looked at it as a collection. Like, so that was how
that's what I mean. Look at like how I look at a thing is your opinion. It is just, I bought shoes. That is a fact, indisputable, no interpretation. You either have bought shoes or have not bought shoes. No, it's not up for debate. Once it's like, is there an explanation? Boom, we're in story territory. Yeah. I bought shoes, literally absent of all emotion and judgment. I bought shoes, fact.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Pride, it's like, I don't have the cool ones. I haven't gotten the like super limited stuff. So I don't even fit in with the crowd I'm trying to fit in with. I'm not proud about having credit card debt over shit that I don't care about. And it's just not something like, I'm not going to like phone people. Well, actually, that's not true. I was like trying to generate pride in this set of things that I owned, rather than having pride in myself.
Well, yeah, but how does your like collecting or like overspending on these shoes affect your pride?
Yeah, it's a set of behaviors I don't want to engender or have. It's like,
why?
It doesn't feel good. It's not like it's living beyond my means, which is not something I want to be doing.
Why?
It just feels bad.
Why?
Because it creates this idea that there's not enough. There's never going to be enough. I'm not enough.
Of what? There's not enough what?
Money,
Uh-huh.
belongings,
Yep.
people that care about me.
Yep. Bingo. Fantastic. Next, self-esteem.
Yep. Yeah, dude. Even when I wore them, I was even more self-conscious wearing them than I
Yes,
was.
exactly. Bingo. Great observation. That's fantastic. Yep. And when I'm in the fashion mode, it's like, oh my God, it's like I am so fucking obsessed about my appearance. The thing, oh my God, it's ridiculous. Anyway, okay, keep going. Yep.
Personal relationships.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
there's more. There's more.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't feel very good to like open up the Chase app and see a giant credit card.
There it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Yeah.
What have I done? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chase
there's
is like, gotta take out a loan. Set this money aside over here. We can charge you in installments.
Yep. Dude, it's so funny. Like so many of these sneaker stores now do take like the installment plan.
Oh,
things.
Yeah, they do. Are you kidding? Anything to reduce friction for you buying more shit. 100%.
Yep.
I saw that there are these features now where you can just select a purchase or purchases, and then just put it on any credit card, and they'll just give you a little loan. They'll just be like, you can pay this off in installments. We'll give you this interest rate on it. It won't be the credit card interest rate. It'll be better.
Yeah, it's still like 9% or something.
Or whatever. Yeah,
it's fucking crazy.
Fucking loan, which are all fucking scams.
Yep.
99% of the time. Debt is also a wonderful tool.
Yep.
Fantastic tool that you can use for investments and such, real estate, etc. Buying a home, all great, yada, yada. 99.9% of the time, the loan is a fucking scam. That's deferring your happiness. Yes, great, wonderful, fantastic. Yeah, most loans are just mailing your future self a shit sandwich. Great, fantastic. Next.
Still on self-esteem or just next
subject.
Yeah. Personal relationships. Yeah. I'm trying to get these people to like me that I don't fucking care about. And like whether or not they do is determining how I feel about myself. And if I don't have these things, I'm not going to get these people around me. They're not going to care about me.
Oh, beautiful.
Pocketbook. Yeah, man. It hurts to feel like you don't have enough money, to know you don't have enough money and keep buying shit anyway.
Well, there's a pretty linear relationship, right, from this resentment into the pocketbook. So let's just be very explicit, straight line it. Go ahead, go.
Yeah, it costs money to do this thing.
Bingo, exactly. Continuing to buy these things costs money. I'm spending it. Great. Ambition.
Yeah, this one's.
What is ambition?
Yeah, it's like I think. Like, I'm actually going to just switch. I think expectation is so much better here.
Yep. Expectations. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's. I have an expectation of what these things are going to bring me. I think there's two parts to this one. One is like, I have an expectation of myself to not behave in this way, and I'm doing it anyway.
Bingo. You're like, it's like hollow and empty.
Yep.
Your conscience is fucking screaming at you, being like, this is not, you're trying to buy your way into feeling good and it's not going to work.
Yep. And I have there's an expectation that if I do this, then I will feel good. Do.
Yeah.
If I'm able to make this thing happen, then I'm gonna I'll make it, right? People are gonna care about me and love me, and I'll be popular, et cetera, et cetera.
And then what happens?
I buy a bunch of shit, and I'm still the same, and everyone around me is still the same.
Where are all those people who love you? That's what it's the expectation, not having it. It's not the having it by itself. Yep. It's having it and then that expectation getting obliterated.
Yep.
It doesn't work? Buying shoes to get people to like you doesn't work? What the fuck? That's the resentment.
Yep.
Fuck. God damn it. And then all right, well, I'll double down. I'll buy more shoes.
Yep. I just didn't get the right ones.
I'll tell you what, folks that want to be in your life because of your fly kicks, man, holy shit, have fun with those. Fuck. Oh my God. Good luck. Good luck getting a ride to the airport with those people. Okay. Selfish.
Yeah. I'm the one who gets to decide what I do or don't buy, and I'm judging myself for it.
All right. Yeah. I like that too. It's like beating yourself up for like buying some shoes, even going into debt for shoes, right? It's counterproductive. To a degree. A little shame can work wonders sometimes. Not really the route I want to go. What else?
Yeah, I was trying to think about that because I knew that question was going to come.
Be in the moment, Jordan. Be in the moment.
Yeah, there's this fixation that there's not enough for me. Like the world is out to get me, or I don't belong here, kind of thing. Like without this stuff, which is just rewording the definition of selfish. It's like, yeah, I'm just concerned about, like, I'm doing this so that hopefully other people care about me.
Yep. That's about it.
Yep.
Good job. Don't overthink it. Dishonesty.
Yep. Material goods aren't okay.
That's a good one.
Shoes and shoes and what I own.
Fucking fly shoes, man. It's okay.
Yeah, if you actually care about them,
it's okay. Like, it's like if you love fly shoes, that's great.
Yeah,
that's great.
Fuck yeah. Shoes and what I own create my identity.
Bingo. Yeah.
The inverse, right, is also a thing. Abstaining from material goods also is not okay. I must participate in this thing. So I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. I waste all of my time and money on meaningless shit.
Fantastic. Great. Love it. That's a great story.
There's also like, there's not enough in the world for me.
Let's before we dig all the way down to like, okay, there's not enough in the world anymore, and yeah, okay.
Other people or things determine my worth. I mean, that's kind of still going down.
Well, yeah, I know. So let's stay up a little bit higher. We can stick with the other people theme.
Yep.
Okay.
Other people will love me.
Yes, there we go. Yes, there it is. Exactly. Which means, right, so what strategy am I implementing with this collecting shoes thing? I'm going to do X and I will receive Y.
Yep.
So what is it? So what is the act I'm going to go do?
I'm going to buy these shoes.
Bingo. And then what will happen?
I will receive love.
And that will make you feel what?
Good.
Exactly. I'm going to buy shoes and I'm going to get happiness. Bingo. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah. So then we can go a little bit deeper to where you wanted to jump to, which is
my worth, happiness.
Exactly. Things outside of myself are responsible for my well-being.
Yeah.
My money, my shoes having, my this, my that, my going and getting the thing, I feel good. Here we go.
Yeah.
Beautiful. There's one more dishonesty in there, which is, and it's relating to these other people. And you already touched it a bunch. And I'll just give it to you because you already said it a bunch of times. Yeah. But it's like, it's I want these people in my life. You don't.
Oh,
you have no
yeah.
interest in liking. You have no interest in being with these people. I want these people to be my friends, and you don't. It's a lie. I don't have any interest in these fucking random shoe-loving people to be in my life.
Yeah.
Great.
That's a great point.
Fear.
Yeah. If I don't have enough, or if I have too much, I'm wrong or I'm missing out on something. This is a part of me, or so I thought. Who am I? What do I even like or want from life? I don't know. I hope it's less material stuff. I'll never have what I want. There's either not enough money to own all the things, or things are bad in the first place, so I'm chasing the wrong thing from life no matter what.
Okay, yeah, great. Okay. And so what's the conclusion here?
Yeah.
So no matter what you do.
Yeah, no matter what I do, I'm fucked. And nobody is going to care about me.
And then?
Then I will die alone and broke and sad, frowny face.
There we go. Bingo. Yeah. Yep. Fantastic. I'll either buy these things and then people won't love me, or I won't buy these things and people won't love me. I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Bingo, bango. Fantastic. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Very good. I love it. There's no way out.
Yeah.
Trapped forever. Suffering eternally. Great.
Yep.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Which brings us to the suffering will never end. I'm actually going to use, like, this is kind of, I must suffer for outcomes, but I actually liked that damned if I do, damned if I don't better. And there is, I am not enough. I can't have what I want. Things outside of me determine my worth. Yeah, there's I'm not enough, and there's also like there is not enough in the world. I don't know if those are separate things.
Those definitely split them out.
Yeah.
If they both resonate, split them out.
Yep. There's also kind of like I am bad in this one, right? It's like if I do these behaviors, it's not okay. And if I don't do them, it's not okay. I'm just bad.
Yep, I like that one too. That's been in the last couple of ones. Like you're just innately bad.
Yep. And I'm alone, I think, as well, is in here. But I think that gets them.
Apologies for the distraction. I had to take the chicken out of the oven.
You are all good, sir.
Right at the end there. I think this is great. Great work.
Thank you, sir.
Fantastic work. What else you got for me, man?
Oh, man. Yeah, dude. Just feels good. I having a good time over here. But yeah, the house thing, I'm actually going to just relist it in the spring. We're getting to that point where we're getting a ton of wintertime, and all the feedback was like, hey, your yard kind of looks like a homeless guy just took shelter in your home. So get the yard fertilized, get it ready to go in the spring, and be ready to rock and roll. But it's actually like, it's a cool opportunity to just enjoy the space that I'm in anyway. So it's not so bad.
Look, it's also to be sad. It's also okay to be sad that you didn't sell your place because you wanted to.
Yeah. I'm actually really not. Like it feels fine.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I set up a little, like, behind me now. This room is not empty. There's like a few chairs and my TV. So I have like a little, and my guitar and my amp. So I've got my little like man cave area, hang out down there. It feels really good. I mean, the whole house is a man cave because it's me and my shit. But yeah, man, having a good time over here. Nothing specific to report, I don't think, but it's been good. Continues to be good.
All right, brother. Great work.
Thank you,
See you
sir.
next week.
Peace.